All right, guys, I think we are live. Um, yeah, checking the sound is good. 33, everybody. Thank you for being patient. Today's a big day because we started with the first round of testing on Monday, and then another round on Tuesday. And both time, I was guilty for kind of shutting down the blockchain. Um, So this is the first time I'm doing these things live. So a huge learning for me. Fortunately, nothing was wrong with the contract. It was just the testnet or the devnet. I pushed a new contract to it, and that crashed the entire blockchain. So ULTI was no longer responsive because the blockchain was down. So that's the first thing. The contract has not changed in the past 10 days. I've not touched at all at the contract. Audits are coming back slowly, but very positively. Auditors are struggling to find issues. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. It's been great. All right. So give me a thumbs up if everybody here received their money. If you received your allocation, please confirm in the chat. And please share that we are live. Cross network, still no ETH, nothing on my side. People were impatient. Yes, 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 no ETH, no ETH, no ETH. I understand, guys. What about now? Balance. Thumbs up, fire, yes, is received. Cannot deposit. Yes, you cannot deposit because we have not launched. We have not launched the ULTI contract, right? So if you've been around for the first few times, I need to have an admin function as a deployer of smart contracts called launch and seed ULTI with 33 ETH. And that's what I'm about to do. So let's refresh. All right. Is everybody ready? Maybe we can wait about 5 minutes and then I'll launch it. I'll wait just for people to tune in. Yeah, that's a great reminder by a crypto class. Please clear. There's two things you need to do. Delete. I'm going to just tweet about it. So people are going to panic. Okay, testnet rebooted. Check, 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 check. Okay, what did we do? We rebooted the testnet. We deploy all the contract deployed. And then we ETH test ETH sent to all tester. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we redeploy the last version of the app. App redeployed. And then next task is for you. Please refresh the in order to do. Please make sure to reset your wallet. There's two things you need to do. It depends on the wallet. On Rabi wallet, you can clear your MetaMask and then you have a little box just to remove that the nonce, existing nonce. You need to reset completely your wallet, right? For that network. So please first connect. You need to delete existing ULTI, networks. Then yeah, when the reset nonce, and then you refresh the app. Refresh the app. I think these are the three main things. Let me check. Yeah, the change to 333. So connect. Then you number 50. So you need to add network, add ULTI testnet. It's 9 threes, and then import ULTI token. And then I think you can refresh the app just as a sanity check here as well as the last step. I think we're good. We're good. So let me. Where's the YouTube link? Okay, reset your wallet. Okay, that's it. I posted about it, guys. So everything is clear for everybody. We're about to launch the contract. I think I give another 2-3 minutes. Yeah, all the detailed instructions are here. The latest tweet or post on X, please like, retweet, so to share that with all testers. And then we're about to kick it off. As long as everybody has their ETH and they're ready to go. We've cleared a lot of issues, I think. UI issues, we improved the performance of the app, very responsive. It's loading a lot of data for all testers, like multiple profiles at once. So yeah, this is good. Let's look at the command really quickly. Yeah, the change, the chain ID changed. Yeah, admin has a lot of ETH. So guys, if you're trying to be too smart, be careful. I'm using God mode. No, I won't be discernible. And these bots in different cohorts, they will just be reset to the right amount of ETH per cohort. Got ETH, audio reset, synonyms on Rabbit. Yeah. Go to the bottom right of the widget, you click more, and then you scroll down, you can say clear, and then you need to tick a little box also clear your nonce, reset your nonce. That's the one, yeah. Thanks, 0x Stealth. All right. 10 million bots. Yeah, bots have a lot of money. This is fake money, guys. So swap available. No. Okay, just before we start, I did for the first time, I finished the swap a bit earlier, did my first valid swap from the UI. Works a bit, but I need to clean up a few things, right? As you can see, the widget is really nice and clean, responsive. I think by the end of the year, I think ULTI or the app might be one of the most beautiful, responsive app in the world, especially for DeFi. But you won't see any financial app with this level of care and attention to details. It's really responsive and working well on mobile and desktop. There's a lot of animation features, sound. These are will improve over time. So I'm gonna work with a sound designer just to have a very immersive experience that all of the sounds are consistent and part of the same collective. Admin wins, yes, the admin wins. Do you have to reset wallet? Not sure. Yes, please do look at the steps in the last tweet, and then I'm gonna kind of showcase them right here. Can I do that? Can I do that? Okay. Share, present, share screen. Yes. That's the one. Yeah, so guys, these are the steps. What we did on our side, you received your ETH, delete any existing network, ULTI network that you have. That's better. If you can. Sometimes MetaMask doesn't let you do that, so it's okay. You still go through the flow, try to remove and reset everything. Then connect again, make sure you added the new network. You import your token, you refresh. Yeah, if things are not working well, just refresh and it should be cleared. All right. I think this is time. This is time. So I'll be the most transparent with you guys and give it a fair I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay, this is the blockchain is live, the contract is live, and I have this administrative button to launch. It's actually a function of the smart contract where as soon as a protocol deployer, I'm launching the function, then all the administrative rights get revoked when launching that function, right? The ETH is being sent, could be more than 33 ETH, and off you go. You can start deposit. So how many people do we have? We have about 200 people. I think we're gonna go. We're a bit late, so let's do that. I need to sign. There's 3 signatures. First signature, second signature. Finger crossed, everything goes well. Third signature, and that's it. The blockchain is live. See, it's been signed. So I'm waiting for anyone just to jump and to pump. Maybe restream with the sound this time. All right. Oh yes, everybody's appearing. Wow. Amazing. Everybody's starting to jump in. How many guardians we have already? 7. So it means that we have more than, yeah, we can look at all the participants. How many have deposited? So amongst, let's reload. Amongst the testers, yeah, just 1 in the smallest cohort have deposited. Okay, let's look at the second cohort. 1, 2 have deposited, and in the third cohort, the largest one, this is where the most action happened already. There's a few guardians there on the large cohort. All right, I think we are live, and it's been running for the past two days and a half without issue. So this is the same code on the contract level. Should be fine. Most improvement that you will see in the next few days will be in the UI. Namely, this one should come, if you're lucky, very soon. When I say soon, it's like, could be 1 hour from now. So the swap will be enabled. So reminder for everybody, the competitions will last for 7 days. And at the end of the 7 days, so we'll have, it's like Saturday in a week from now, same time. We'll look at the total amount of liquid Ether and liquid ULTI in USD, and that will give the rank. I think the rank now is already being given this way, so keep that in mind. All right, let's look at the comments quickly. Let's zoom in a bit. Hey, the price is being... All right. Testnet. Okay, it's launching now. Yeah, it is launching now. Nice, nice. It works. Cool. I mean, good question. How do you remove network on MetaMask? You may not be able to do that on MetaMask, so I've done it myself. You just need to just add the new network, and if there is collision, it will auto update. If you have any issues, please don't use the YouTube chat, but DM the 0x ULTI account on Twitter, and I'll look into it now. Please disable alerts. It blocks the pump button. I see what you mean. I'm guessing you're using mobile, and on mobile, let me see how it's rendered on mobile. This is mobile view. If someone were to pump on mobile, how much do I need to be clear? I won't be able to see that because you guys have deposited so much ether already. Do I want to compete? I will kick someone out from the... No, I don't want to do that. I mean, I see what you mean. It's like, I'm guessing the notification is popping here on top of it. And that's what created the issue. So, all right, I'll look into it. You can press the notification and just remove them by just pressing on it. So that's something to consider. All right, question from the Baz Bailey. I know the deposit needs to stay the same to or increase to get the streak bonus. If I deposit twice on one cycle, which payment do I need to calculate the streak? It's the total amount deposited. The Baz Bailey is the total amount of ETH deposited within a cycle that is accounted for the streak calculation. So you can deposit 1 ETH every day for 33 days. The total amount of ETH, the minimum amount of ETH you will have to deposit next cycle will be 33, right? Because you deposit like 33 during the cycle. So it's per cycle, not per day, the streak. All right. Limit to 3 max. Yeah, I can limit the notification to 2 or 3. Actually, I will limit to 2. I will do that now, and let me know. Actually, yeah, I could do different thing on mobile. The max notification right now is 5. I will just put back to 2 for now. And yeah, so all right, I did an update just to limit the notification in the notification tray at the top to two notification maximum, but you can dismiss them anyway, just tapping on them, that will dismiss them. So, yeah, you can also minimize your stuff or zoom in. All works for now, cool. Removing updated network meta didn't work with instructions. Okay, so is there anyone on MetaMask that just managed to get it working? We have Xcan Army that is struggling here. Perfect. Okay, right. Is the timer for next cycle reliable? I thought it would be 255 for a cycle. It was an issue. 255 is something we can look at the website right now. What the website says. Look. Okay, let's look at the white paper. What does it say? Learn. Let's learn about ULTI. Pump. Yeah, you just search for pump, you see, and it tells me everything. So use the white paper. If you struggle, you can search for terms. And so yeah, pumps are every 55 minutes. Cycles every 33 days. Because we are going 33 times faster, 33 days in minutes. So if you do 33 days times 60, times 24 times 60, 24, to get the amount of minutes in a cycle. So it's about 47,500, and you divide that by 365 because this is the speed multiplier. And I will give you the amount of that gives us 130. And so 130 minutes is about 2 hours and 10 minutes. So yeah, it was just information that was there, I think, in the instruction in the past. 255 was wrong. It's 2 hours. Every cycle is 2 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you, Luke. Par excellence. Have you resetted for the network? Have you deleted the network, then resetted your nonce? You need to do that in order to work. We added the instruction on X, high level instruction. I'll let you guys just, based on your wallet, and go and search how you reset your nonce. Someone cool beans here loves the claim claps when claiming your bonuses and your deposits. Live, it work. Don't hesitate to kill your browser and restart it. All right, so guys, this is the oldest trick in the book. Reboot, reset, refresh, restart. Yeah, the network settings seems to be sticky in these wallets, so they're not really good software. I've been dealing with it for the past 3 days. The software wallet extension are terrible. On mobile, it's also not so good because it's not, we don't have yet a standard in the Web3 community. But yeah, Rabi wallets, I think, is one of the best. I tried with Coinbase wallet as well, self-custodial, that works. MetaMask is the most awful. So some of you guys still love MetaMask, but yeah, this is not very reliable software. All right. I will just call it. I think if everything is working well, I might just keep the stream open for the next 2 hours, and see if we get for the first time one cycle with as part of the competition. I'm not expecting things to go down this time in terms of the network itself. So this is it, guys. You're playing for earning the chance of a share of $33,000. Right. So I hope you did your research, and I wish everybody the best of luck. Once again, this is the total amount of Ether plus ULTI in dollar terms, and that will go towards the first member of the cohort. So right now, the rank 1 on each cohort, it's 8F2D for the smallest cohort. For the medium cohort is 9725, and for the top cohort, this is 1552. These are the top ranks right now. They decided to go all in with their ETH. Yeah, there's a few people that have two large players decided to go all in there. So here you go. And you have it. Good job, guys. So if you refresh the app now, you just have 2 notifications at the top. All right, Mexican Army, just DM X0xULTI on X, and I will, with all of the details, what do you use, what did you do, which wallet do you use. You can also download another wallet. It takes 1 minute, really, so don't be lazy. Enable to process transaction for pumps, and other should say expected nonce or higher. Clearly so. I don't know. Yeah, all of this extension, mobile extension, and browser extension is not really reliable. So MetaMask is the most popular. Yes, it's not because you're popular that you have a good product. There's a lot of very popular brand that just do terrible products. I'm just speaking from the standpoint of someone that loves very nice user interface, and even as a developer, just to interact with it is the most. I had the most trouble. I had to do a lot of custom code just for MetaMask. So this is terrible. The more I learn about MetaMask, the least I trust about it. When you dig deeper, it's not good. It's not good. You can take my advice or leave it for what it is. There is better option out there. My strong advice is using Rabi Wallet. Swap will be activated in maybe 1, maybe 2 hours. So there you go. Oh yes, Luke is asking a great question. Did I explain the auto claim buttons? No. So something very nice I did in a smart contract, because the claiming your deposit is always happen 24 hours after your deposit. and you can only have one deposit a day or a claim a day. I did something very nice where you can deposit claim together. So it's an optional features. You can tick that button. The option will be saved in the local storage of your browser or your application. So normally you don't have to, like, if you forgot, just to switch the button every time. It should be saved. Great question. Yeah, new features. I can go through like maybe some of the features I added. So the app is extremely responsive, loading all of the data in one single call for most testers, because as you can imagine, there's a lot of data loaded for all of these different profiles. Yeah, the tester panel is really neat. It's a tab with all of the different competitors. You can expand all and see how much they spent this cycle in Ether, what is their strike limit, how many times they've pumped. So I invite you just to dig into your competition, especially for people that are very close in the ranking. So we can see now the largest cohort is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The largest cohort is already occupying all of the top spot. Yeah, but there's still a lot of individuals that are not, either they're sleeping now or they forgot about testing or the price. So they might join a bit later. So yeah, dig into that testing panel, a lot of features. What else we did? We cleared up also the bonuses, and the estimator is a bit better. There's still a few things I want to fix there, or add more information. For example, what is your mean man as you're depositing? Just reminding you what is your mean amount for your let's take an example. Yeah, what would be the mean amount for your streak? And maybe have a button then you can tap instead of doing the calculation yourself or not being sure. You'll be able just to add the mean amount or maybe the max amount. And you'll like the max features that you have on the swapping interface. You just tap on max or mean, and we will pre-populate the minimum amounts of ETH you need to stay true to your streak, right? So a lot of nice features, a lot of that information around how to maximize the bonuses. You will get more. I need to work a bit more on the referral stuff now, because I need to prepare the live version. So we'll do maybe after the competition is over, we might just do something related just to referrals. Now, if you guys are still interested in testing and improving the product, I'll be working multiple hours for the next few years maybe on the product. So but specifically before launch, yeah, we want to make sure the referrals are working correctly. I've had a lot of interest related to referrals from large influencers, so I think the referral program is going to work really well. It pays well regardless of how many people you refer, really, so something to look into. The streak bonuses compounds it with referral as well, so make sure if you play the streaks game, your streak will compound for yourself if you've been referred or for your referral. So really nice addition. So as we can see right now, there's already 200K worth of fake dollar available for the first cycle, total bonuses that will be spread across all top contributors. You see the number one guardians here. He's gonna be collecting 4 million ULTI extra. The thing is, if cycle 2, there's a lot of the folks that were not there cycle 1, but are jumping next cycle, that bonus could be better next cycle, right? So that's why it's an extremely risky strategy to go all in first cycle. The only advantage you could say is right now, because we're in test environment, yeah, the price, you get a good entry price and price goes up. But because the testing panel is about to be released, I would not, it's not guaranteed that the price doesn't go down, even down below the entry price. So guys, be careful with the strategy. You don't know, right? The price could go down. There's gonna be some volatility. All right. I think we're good for now. I will mute myself. I'll stick around, so just feel free to keep asking questions. I'll. Oh, okay. Let's look at the chat. Yeah, the auto claim also save on gas fees instead of doing 2 transactions. Very good point. That was one of you just bundled 2 transactions together, so a little gas saving here. The claiming really doesn't cost much. It's a simple minting and transfer to your wallet. So it's like it's like a sending ERC20 token. But for sure, like it's just still some saving. I think 0x Stealth just gave an explanation as well. First deposit allow you to claim manually next day time, but if while depositing second time you turn it on, then your ULTI from the first deposit will be claimed automatically. Something is a little nuance there. It's not a bug. When you deposit, let's say 1 ETH every day, and you use the auto claim, well, the claim from the previous day comes to your wallet, but the actual deposit you're doing at the moment just add that amount as well. So it may look like nothing is moving from the claim, but yeah, you will see some ULTI being accumulated to your wallet. Yeah, a lot of nice features in the smart contract. Like if you look, a lot of things are being done to protect users. I guess with 33s, it's most impossible to be top 3 for the test phase with most any strategies. Fair Kenny, I invite you to read the instructions. There's 3 cohorts. The winner of the prize will be the first in each cohort. There's 1 winner for each cohort. So you're competing against all the 33 people. The large cohort, 333, they're all competing together. And in the smallest cohort, same thing, they're competing together. So it doesn't matter how much ether you have. You're competing against your peers, right? People at your level. The only changes that is just that for the largest cohort, they are more likely to play the Guardians game, right? But it's not even clear. You could imagine that the largest cohort with 333. Let's say they are day one, the first cycle or first few cycles, they all spend all of their ETH. Now they cannot play the game anymore, right? I mean, in a sense that maybe they will trade their ULTI for ETH, but it's going to be harder for them just to enter that top contributor ranking. And maybe in the second cohort, that opens up some opportunities. So you need to think about the entire testing phase. It's 77 cycles, right? About 11 cycles per day throughout the week. So there's going to be opportunity cycle 20, cycle 50, cycle 70 that I'm sure a lot of you are not anticipating. And that's why we're doing this competitive testing, is for people that are incentivized to get some money, real money, to try to apply their best strategies given the model that has been given. So we'll learn a lot for sure. We're about to reach already 1 cent. This is great. Are the bonuses based on ULTI or dollar value? I'm not sure I understand your question, Falcon. The bonuses formula are just expressed in the white paper. They're all multiplier of the base amount of ether you deposit. And then everything is converted in dollar value based on the price of ULTI. Right now, obviously, this is not trading. The underlying value that we're using to connect to dollar is the price of ether. In the contract right now is set to $2,500 for 1 ether, and that's why we have a price right now, because everything is paired against ether. ULTI is paired against ether, and ether is paired against this value of $2,500, right, per ether. Maybe next version, once I'm done with the swap, maybe I'll make that dynamic, and I will get you the live price, ETH price, that would not matter that much in a sense that everything in the system is really, you're comparing everything against Ether. So you're really working into improving your position against Ether. The dollar amount is more for display value because that gives some reference of what could happen when we go live with the protocol. That gives some sense of like, hey, these are the metrics, these are the numbers that you will most likely see, or along those lines when we go live. Swap, yeah, a lot of question about swap. Swap should be available as soon as I start speaking and finishing to develop it. So if you don't have like issues, send it. Is yeah, it should be fine. One sell button, yeah, people want to sell already. Well, the price could go down. Get ready for bot games. Yeah. There will be some volatility, so expect large or smaller players just to impact the price. If you think that it's an easy game and you're gonna get 33K for that easy, I think you're wrong. So the idea is really to test the real environment. So the fact that swap exists or not right now, just or in one day, it doesn't matter. You need to be cautious. You're welcome, Fakani. Yeah. Yeah, on MetaMask report cannot be deleted custom. Okay, I tried it myself. I was able on both mobile and desktop version of MetaMask, even though I could not delete the network, get it to work. In one instance, I had to just delete, maybe on desktop, I may have to delete the MetaMask even instance. But yeah, I would suggest if you're really stuck with MetaMask, I'm really sorry, but cannot look into it right now. The best thing you can do is just take 1 minute. If you were to take 1 minute to download Coinbase wallet or Rabi wallet, you'll be already playing the game. So the more you wait, the less you will play. Yeah, the price can go to zero, guys, during the simulation. Huh? This is not excluded. You could have like, we can simulate to have like a large player coming in early with more money than anyone else, and I want to extract a lot of value at cycle 4 or 5, right? So I hope you guys have accounted for a huge drop in price, even below the starting price. This is not excluded. That would give opportunities for smaller players to get cheaper ULTI. So, or anyone that did not rush into going all in day one of the first cycle. Is the total bonus split between the 7 guardians or the top guardians? In the simulation, in the real contract, we will have like 33 guardians. In this testing phase, we only have 7 because we don't have enough people just to. We want to keep the thing very competitive, so that's why we downscale everything. We accelerated the timing. We downscale the max amount of guardians is 7 for now for the testing phase. It will be 33 in production, 33 guardians. The total bonuses for the guardians, right, is split across the 7 guardians, prorated how much themselves they've deposited. Or I think it's prorated how much ULTI they minted. Actually, it's even here. So yeah, if you're the top of the top of if you're guardians and you're the top of the guardians by far, it means you added a lot of ether in that long-term pump pool, and so you get rewarded for that, right? The bonus for that can be claimed after 99 days, so it's about 3 cycles and 10 days. Actually, it's just it's right. It's after 3 cycles. Yeah. Okay, we have Takudzwa Zembezi. Sorry to ask, will everyone who participated in testnet gets reward later? Or it's just for the top 3? It's the top 1 per cohort. So please read the instruction. If you're here and asking questions that are answered in instructions, I would ask you please to take the time to read the instruction. There is money on the line, so if you don't read the instruction, you may not get the money. So if I was given a fair amount of money nearly for free, I mean 10,000 is 10,000K for each cohort, so it's a fair amount of money for many people in the world. So I hope you took the time to get ready. We started the first round. It was on Monday. We did a lot of communication for the past 2 months. So I invite you just to read the instructions. Let's go. Wow, we have Money Gang Crypto that is joining the game. He's pumping. He's depositing, or maybe he's not pumping. Depends. I forgot which cohort you are. All right, guys. I'm muting myself. I'll see on my DMs if there's a few folks I can help. I remember that the Xcanami was stuck, so maybe, yeah, that was the only one so far. And then I'll continue developing the swap features. So see you in a bit. I'll just check in 10, 15 minutes. We're getting loads of people asking questions about ULTI. The momentum is building. Wow, it's good news. Thank you for sharing Money Game Crypto. I mean, it's exciting because on my end as well, I'm getting a lot of requests for people wanting to do future streams or restreams once we're live. A lot of people interested in getting a lot of ETH pulled in for the project. So I'm excited. And at the same time, I'm very focused on making sure that the highest priority is security. If the pump pool is raising 5 million, 5,000 or 10,000 Ether in its first cycle, that'll be a huge success, right? So we'll see. I think we'll get beyond 1,000 Ether first cycle, but I'm hoping for more. Check the Seventh Guardians. Numbers are off. All right, let's check what's going on with the Seventh Guardians. We can do that live. Oh, we just reached 1 cent. Thank you for all of the pumpers. We can actually see from the Guardians who what is off. Is the number of pumps off, or it looks like we may have had more pumps than just 17. So maybe the pumps are off. Numbers are off. The Seventh Guardian. What's happening with the Seventh? Guys, if you see any issue, please be very specific. Where is the issue? Which column? Which numbers? Happy to look into it, but I need more. Only 6 showing now. All right, we only have 6 showing up. Good point. Good point. We only have 6 showing up. Should we have more? We're in cycle 1 still, and let's look at how many people deposited, and we'll just get a guess. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, based on the first cohort and what I can see across course, yeah, we should be above. So many Guardians we have. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So another one, someone else should be there as well, and it's not there yet. Could be that guy or even that guy. Yeah, I'll look into it. Hopefully it's just display issue. Otherwise, I hope I didn't change the number of top guardians in the smart contract, but Oh, sorry, guys. What's this, Mrs.? All right. So yeah, we have nice contribution. Yeah, I did a lot of features around the animation, notification, scale the performance of everything. As you can see, the UI is smoother. You have all the planets rotating at the bottom. You have highlight of the guardians of the cycle with how much they contributed in dollar terms. So very immersive and addictive UI. So this is just the V1 of the UI. I got a list of 50 features, right? A lot of things related to referrals, feeds, statistics. What you see here is just the beginning. All right, I'll be back in 15 minutes. I'll leave the stream on. Thank you, Falcon. I'll look into it. Yes, as Silver is doing right, mentioning that the price of Ethereum is exploding as we were suspecting for the past few months. We've been calling for anyone to stack up a reserve of Ether ahead of the ULTI launch. So whoever made the move to increase their bags of ULTI at 2,500 a pop, now they're doing very well. So it will keep go up. So make sure you have some Ether ahead of the ULTI launch, because the people that do that, they will get more ULTI. So everything is priced in Ether in ULTI. So thank you for highlighting that, Silver. Is day 26. We are about 40 minutes from cycle 2 and we already doubled in price. Let's check the start very quickly. Yeah, 1.5 cents. About 3,000 ether being deposited in a pump pool. It's about a third of all the ether allocated across testers. So people are going in heavy for now still. And we have 3 accounts that are focusing on pumping. You can see that the top contributor price is quite interesting right now. 500K, 31 million ULTI on the Thursday. So a big price obviously can be collected after 3 cycles, 99 days. But that makes it even more enticing for top contributors to compete, or anyone below to compete, to come in and swap a piece of that price, right? Even the last guy in the last Guardian see the difference between the last quadrant and the first quadrant because they all went kind of heavy with most of their bags. The bonuses they get is really proportional. Is that amount divided by it's a weighted average there. So we're splitting across all of these guys. If you do the sum of all of these, that should account for equal about 472, 73K. Obviously, price in ULTI. So as the price goes up, that amount seems to is being reflected, going up as well. Yeah. So as you can see, without selling, price does about in the first cycle will do about a 2x without selling. And this is kind of regardless of the size of the pump pool. So even if the pump pool had been founded at 10 times less, the ratio between the liquidity pool and the pump pool is such that the price strength remains roughly the same. Obviously, that then depends when the deposit occurs versus when the price increases, because the rates then changes, and the more you have large deposit longer term, the better it favors early participants because that increases the price, the pump strength, and give earlier exit for early participants. At the same time, later participants coming in no have control over the pump pool, so they can really pace themselves depending on how many people they see that are likely to sell their investment or not. So very interesting concept where all investors, kind of like top investors, are rotating in control of buying up the price via the pump pool. All right, I'll check in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, just before the jump into cycle 2. There is no ET on swapping. It may come in 30 minutes, it may come tomorrow. I mean, a few hours. Should be at some point within the next 24 hours, but no specific ETA. Crypto class. If you see any issues or things not working for you, don't hesitate to take a screenshot and document everything, so I can look into it later. Also remember that if you're reporting significant issues or findings across the board, not so much about the competition itself, but about the usage of the app or behavioral issue with the smart contract, there was something highlighted in the white paper that doesn't seem to be matching the experience, yeah, document everything, screenshot everything, and send that to 0x ULTI as a DM, and I'll look into it later. Thank you. There, out of the 33,000 price, there are $3,000 worth of value for the people that report the most and the most significant issues. Thank you very much. There might be a little display issue here. The widget displaying the day in the cycle seems to already have maxed out to 33 to 33 while the cycle is not over. So I will look into it, that display issue. All right. Yeah, let's refresh to see what's going on. Yeah, we're still in the end of the cycle, it seems, because we still have. Oh, no, we're in the beginning of the new cycle. So it's just the, yeah, the data here in the cycle to display is not currently reliable. So yeah, use the day. First time I see that issue, to be fair. It's been running really good in the past, so something mixed up. We have a lot of different timings across the board, so something must have been jammed in some fashion in the UI. I'll in the UI code, I will look into it. I wonder if there's a way to change it, fix it quickly, but I'm focusing on the swap right now, so this will remain like that for the time being. Yeah, we are definitely, I think, in cycle 2. The reason for that, there's a few things related to timing that are a bit off in the UI. This value seems off, and this value seems off here as well. Because we're already starting to have cycle 2. A few horizons have been loading up here, as we can see. So this will definitely new cycle, guys, but the UI the timers here, they're not being displayed correctly. So I'm in the middle of the swap code so right now. So I'd prefer not to have to work on that update for now. That will save me time. But just keep in mind that, yeah, the most likely value that you need to refer to is the progress bar. I mean, not the progress bar, but the little widget that display the day within the cycle is the most reliable. The timer here seems to be off. So did I introduce a little issue recently? I was working with timing earlier today, but I did not see that in testing. So interesting. Day two of cycle 2. Sorry for little display issue, guys. Just be aware of it. Let's see on mobile, on a different device, if something is being displayed. Doubt that it would be different, but all right. I'll quickly look at the code. I'm not quite sure how it goes that. So As you can see, guys, anyone from the second cohort, or even for that matter, the first one, now have a chance to enter. Guys, it's just they have the chance to enter the top contributor bonus because it looks like larger depositor arrived cycle one. But let's see, there's still a lot of people that haven't jumped in, right? So if you look at, well, all of these top players, they're already out. And we have more player here. So we'll see what they do with their ULTI, what they do, they decide to, when we activate the swap, to sell, to buy. Other people are sitting on their ether there. So we'll see. It's about the same for all cohorts. You have the top ranked have already exhausted everything there. So yeah, a few people told me that they struggle to with pumping. They are not given the chance to pump. Yeah, this is what happens when you have a bunch of people just going as fast as possible just to get things in their favor. But be reassured, the follow-up cycle will be less competitive normally because seeing who is playing, and unless some people are just waking up a bit later, you know, in 1-2 days, they jump in, they see the price going down, and they decide to jump in. We'll see. All right, I think we've got everything here. Not. All right. All right, guys. It's been a pleasure. We have a few people still watching on both YouTube and X. Um, swap is happening in a few hours. I cannot promise exactly when, but it should be on tomorrow. So, I mean, given the size of the liquidity pool, yeah, significant amount of ULTI being sold could reduce the price. So don't be too worried about the swapping stuff right now. Thanks. No ETA. There's no one has any advantage. So that's the thing. No one has any advantage. It should not expect anything. You currently play the game the way it is. Swap will happen, I think, within 24 hours maximum. It's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoy the concept, the product, the UI. I invite you to reread the white paper. It's very complex. I mean, it's simple in a nutshell. Everything is in the pump pool. So, and the goal is to absorb all of the ETH into that pump pool. For it to slowly buy back the price. And it's actually just a transfer of the ETH on the left side to the ETH on the right side. You will see next pump. This should decrease, or you obviously you don't see the details, but this should decrease. This should increase. There's nothing more complex than that. I will try to push just little improvement that has been feedback that has been given here. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's been done. It's been done too. Price fixed as well. Top card fixed. All right. This we don't know for now. All right. Let's push that update and we'll be good to go. Terminal. So all right. Should come in a few minutes, and then I will close the stream. We have a very high pumper. So I think we're gonna improve the smart contract. It's fairly minor change, but it sounds great to me. We have 400. The cycle is 33 days. There's a pump every 55 minutes at the maximum in the real timing, real contract timings. We want to avoid one pumper just to get all of the pumps and get the contribution of all of the pumpers. All right, so a new deployment is available. So all right, let's refresh. Here we go. So we've got bigger values here. We can see the more fine-grained amount. If you refresh, you can see more fine-grained amount of these being deposited. That was one of the feedback. And here you see more of the ETH price as well. Is yeah, that's a good example. So you see that on the left side, we have 3516.31 ETH, so 60, and that amount, of ETH gets moved from that side to that side. So that pool gets smaller over time, and this one grows bigger. That's what's changing the ratio in ULTI, because right now no one can sell in ULTI. All right, I hope you enjoyed the experience, the UI, the product. So far, I think the engagement is great. We have a lot of testers engaging with the product. It's more than any, I think, private test you'll ever see. We'll just publish the smart contract on the testnet, a real testnet later. But I think for the competition, we have more control, so that was a good choice. And swap is being worked on. I'm almost done, but there's a few things I really want to polish about the way the swap is being done at the contract level. So once it's done, it'll be updated. So you will have an announcement within the next 24 hours. It could be 1 hour, it could be 24 when this goes live. Happy pumping, happy depositing, happy claiming, and soon, happy swapping. Don't sell all of you ULTI. I'm watching you. Thanks, everyone. 2 more weeks, indeed, 2 more weeks.